Today's destination, the Gold Rush town of Coulterville, California. I'm Michelle, and here we go. As miners flooded the gold hills during the 49er gold rush, they required supplies. George W. Coulter set up a tent store in 1850, having traveled by covered wagon with his wife from Pennsylvania in 1849. Originally called Banderita, then Maxwell Creek, the residents eventually honored the store owner and named the town Coulterville. The town became a popular stopover for tourists bound for Yosemite in the late 1800s. The very first paved road into Yosemite ran through Coulterville. And here we are today. Years ago, I stayed here at the Jeffrey Hotel, which dates back to 1851. Sadly, it's closed due to yet another fire, but the new owner is hoping that it will be reopened sometime in 2023, so let's cross our fingers. Of course, every town had to have a hanging tree, and this one's no different. Sitting in front of it is Whistling Billy, which traversed what's known as the crookedest railroad in the world. Deanna and I have stayed in a caboose before. I might have to try this one out too. This town loves their history. Even when buildings are no longer in use, they are respected and remain. So let's go for a walk in this beautiful little town in this nice shady vine-covered area. Quaint doesn't even begin to describe this. This wonderful little consignment store says there are treasures inside. Let's check it out. Room after room of incredible finds. Yes, treasures indeed. And you just never know what you might find. Looking at this mural of the Duke, I can almost hear the rowels of his spurs scraping the ground. Oh, I actually was hearing spurs. Go figure. Isn't this a pretty little boutique? It's said of this town that it was too tough to die, and yeah, I agree. I'd love to check out this old saloon, but it's early Sunday morning and he won't open till 1. I want to go through these swinging doors. Organic, gluten-free, and vegan doesn't sound like the Old West to me, but let's go check out the Coulter Cafe and grocery store. Lovely outdoor seating, and check out that stage. Quaint little store, but you know what? I'm in the mood for biscuits and gravy. I just ordered this small portion of biscuits and gravy. Small, yeah, right. Visitor Center is located here as well.
Hi, this is Mary Ann, and I'm the Coyote at the Coyote Fest, but I look a whole lot different on that day. And we are having a 2-day event this year, and we're bigger and better than before. COVID kind of put a little ding in us, but we're back. And so on the 24th is the Old Time Parade down Main Street, Coulterville, and you're welcome to come strut your stuff and show us who you are. It's a fun fundraiser for the History Center and Museum in northern Mariposa County, Coulterville. Join us for fun.
The Cakewalk Bakery is not open. Rats. No, if there's a teepee in town, I'm gonna find it. As with many gold rush towns, there was a large Chinese community, and this town had its own Chinatown. We're at the Sun Woe Company, and this is the last standing building of the Chinatown. It's also one of the last standing buildings that is adobe. What a great little piece of history, and here is one of the owners. And just what would an old-time town be without a cemetery? There's so many stories to read on these headstones. Today we'll remember Louis Girard, born in 1810, who passed in 1884. I don't care how pretty you paint it, a jail is still a jail. I've heard some great things about this museum. Let's go check it out. There's a lot of great stuff to see here, but what I really like about this place is it's not overcluttered like some little museums. Yes, live music was a thing back then. And here's a picture of the high school band. Here's a great representation of a parlor. Again, not overcluttered. It's a rootin' tootin' shootin' display. Check out those old postal boxes. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future destinations. This ore cart reminds us of what started this whole adventure: gold.